Hello, everyone, and welcome to another journal walkthrough from Claudia at We're Just Two Sisters. I just finished this last night and wanted to do a quick video on one of the new African American journals. This one I call Pretty in Pink, and it is quite Victorian and very pink and has lots of accents of white and lavender and burgundies, and I just thought that it came out really pretty. So let's look at how big this one is. It is 6 inches across, and it is right at a little under 9 inches tall. It has about a 1.5 inch spine, and so it's got two signatures, two sewn in signatures, as you can see, and it contains about 120 pages. So the spine on this one is embellished with some really pretty ribbon and some lace, and then it has this applique piece that is sewn on as well. You can see where there's stitching there. So it will be very sturdy and will last a lifetime. The cover is also sewn, as you can see, with the stitching. And it has a fun little embellishment here that I've included some whimsical yarn, some ribbon, a little charm, and some tassels, a white and a burgundy tassel. So it's held together with this really pretty dainty white ribbon. It is not attached to the ribbon, so you can replace that if you would like a brighter ribbon. Has these really pretty cloth flowers that are attached here at the bottom. The front photograph I thought was just so striking. And the back photograph is a lovely lady or young woman. Has some really pretty kind of shimmery lace here on the corner. And so without further ado, let's open her up and check out the inside. So this journal is made from a vintage book, so it has a hardcover. The book is a vintage book that I took the insides out and then created my own. So on the page 1, it has this really pretty art paper. The signature is attached here, and underneath that is some very pretty vintage cloth. On the first page is this pocket attached. It says, "You don't love a woman because she's beautiful, but she is beautiful because you love her." And this has a little pocket here with this fine gentleman and then this beautiful young lady. There's a lot of blank pages in this journal on purpose. This is a journal that's meant to be written in or for you to continue to embellish the pages as you would like to. It has both art paper, my coffee dyed or coffee stenciled paper, and here's one that has some really pretty leaf patterns on it. There's lots of writing space, different types of paper, lined paper, blank paper, linen papers. This one has a really cute little belly band with some rivets on it. The belly band contains this tablet. McBride is what it says on it. When you open it up, it has this lovely tablet that has plenty of writing pages, as you can see, and it has some ephemera here, a business card, a ticket, and a ticket stub, and on the back is another dapper gentleman. So Mr. McBride looks like he might be a minister. So this just slips right down into this belly band and keeps it nice and safe and sturdy in there. Another really great place to write. Here I've included a cloth snippet that is glued onto this page and sewn. So it has all kinds of little remnants of a lot of the different elements that are in this journal. As you can see, there's a lot of lace here. So the lace, these are just kind of little pieces of the lace that is actually in the book. So again, lots of blank pages. I love this page. I just thought it was so pretty. Take all these little pieces out of the corner pocket. There's this beautiful lady in her, looks like her horse riding attire. It has this really fun yarn here with the little fringe on it. The corner pocket has a receipt, a little raffle ticket, a tag, and a movie or a play ticket stub. Again, there's lots of different types of lace in this one. This one is a really beautiful piece of vintage edging made out of some cotton. I love this page too. This is a little whimsical Make-A-Wish dandelion embossed corner pocket with some ephemera. And I just thought she really needed some beautiful butterfly wings. There's sheet music pages. Again, coffee dyed, tea dyed, stationery. You can see the edging here. Graph paper, blank paper. This one has a cute little clothespin on the side here. This I thought kind of reminded me of one of those lit up mirrors that I just thought really brought out the beauty of this photograph. And then there's also some cloth that is used for the edges. This beautiful Christmas lady or holiday lady is a pocket. In this pocket, I've put some game cards. So here's some game cards, and it has like this little paper clip there that I think is a cat. More music pages. Some vellum that I love how it is kind of like see-through, and you can look at the page below. So if you were to adorn this page or embellish, you would be able to see through the vellum onto that page. This is a really cool piece that I made from various different elements, and then I've made this into a slide pocket. So it goes all the way through. So if you wanted to put something long in here, you could do so. And these are my little homemade buttons that I love to make. This is a little envelope. On the front it says forever. On the back there's this picture of this lovely lady. It is made from an old farmer's almanac that talks about the month of May. Inside I've placed a little folio that says, "Love is the flower for which love is the honey. Life is the flower for which love is the honey." And when you open this up, there's a little tablet here with pages. There's a pocket here. Every flower blooms in its own time. And on the back is some continuation of that sheet music. And this just slides right down into this envelope. And the envelope can go right down in this slot. I liked it because I liked the different buttons. But as always, the pieces that I've included in this journal can be moved around and replaced, and you can of course add your own touches. Here is a lovely piece of stationery with kind of the princess slipper. More coffee dyed paper. Here's a corner pocket with a butterfly that has a message sheet. It has a vintage bridge card. Open that up. It talks about I guess the scorecard for playing bridge. It also has a little tag that says cherish. And this little piece of advertisement, today's goals, which I thought was quite interesting. More blank pages. This is a clip-on piece. So this little clip comes off, and here is this lovely little fold-out folio that says, "I followed my heart," excuse me, "and found you." And you open it up, and it accordions out into this lovely little photo album. And then on the back, it has kind of a continuation of the front. what I like to do with these is just clip them onto the top here, and this could be put anywhere that you would like it to go. But if you clip it right on the top here, then you can also have this pretty little yarn hang over the top. On the other side of this is a framed piece with a little band here with some really pretty string, and the string also embellishes the flower. This is still the first signature. I'll try to go through this. Signature 1 is now complete. As you can see, that is signature 1. Here's where the signatures are sewn in. On signature 2, we have this really pretty little pocket. These are made out of circles. The pocket is just stuffed full of all kinds of fun little tags. There's one with a little string on the side that talks about lavender water, how to make lavender water. So this journal, as you can see, has a bit of a Victorian feel to it, a bit of, reminiscent of that era. Here's another example of my stencil dyed paper using coffee. And this is another round pocket. The round pocket contains two things. One is this lovely photograph, which is finished on front and back, and that just tucks right down in there. And then this little piece of ephemera, Ferris Good Sense corset waistcoats. I don't like to cover up their faces, so we'll pull that out. This has also some of those little buttons, more blank pages, more coffee dyed paper. Here's a corner pocket that has two elements in it. One is a vintage postcard look that is a street in like any town America. And then it also has this seed packet. And those just tuck right down in there. Here's some children's writing paper. This is one of my favorite pockets here. It just looks like an adventure, like a wonderful adventure. The lady with the airplane, the pilot, and then inside this pocket there are three pieces. There's a bus ticket. There is this little folio that when you open it up, it has a pocket here. And then this lovely illustration, and on the back is a continuation of the folks on the bicycle. Here's a trip diary. And then in the back here, there's a pocket that just has this little card here that, these are really fun to write on. You can write sideways, and you can just record, maybe one of your most memorable adventures. Here's a pocket that you can put, all kinds of different things in. I've put some work-related ephemera in here, a weekly timesheet, a punch card, and then a little memorandum here. As I said, there's some really pretty art paper in here. This lovely lavender pocket contains these fun cards. It says, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." This one says, "Dreams are illustrations from the book your soul is writing about you." And flowers are like friends. They bring color into your world. And these can just slide right down into this pocket. I liked the way these colors went with this pocket. Here's a wax seal with the letter C on it. More paper. Here's a small little piece. Another one of those clusters or snippets that are made from a lot of the little remnants that were used in this journal. Another small piece here. Here's a little book that goes in this musical belly band. This is a little tablet that also has some sheet music and quite a few pages to write on. Very easy to just slip that right down in there. It stays nice and tight. We're getting close to the center of signature 2. Here's another one of those little pockets. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 little spaces to put all kinds of things. And I've added some interesting ephemera. This one is a chamomile tea. And this one is in a different language. And so there's a lot of French things in here. So I guess you could call this French Victorian country shabby chic. All of the above. This was really fun. I made this little quilted little piece for something else, and I had it set aside. And then I just thought, oh yeah, no, this needs to go in this journal. It's a piece of like velvet cloth or very soft cloth that I then sewn onto this piece of vintage paper, sewed all the way around it, and then made it into this pocket. And this has some game pieces. It has bingo. It has, I believe, what that is maybe Yahtzee, and then a password. I don't know if you remember the old game of password, but there's 3 cool game pieces in there. More coffee dyed paper, more blank pages to write on and make your own. And then the final page has this lovely photograph of these adorable children. And I thought they were walking off to school, or they certainly are dressed up to go to school. But then in here I added, there's a pocket here. In the pocket I added this Oklahoma City Pupils School, public school. And this is a report card. And then here is a recipe card that's very dainty and very Victorian looking. I'll take that out and let's take a look at it. It's embossed all the way around. And again, you know, you can put whatever you would like to in these pockets. And you can move these things around or take them out. And then the back. And then the back cover, as I showed you earlier, is this lovely photograph of this beautiful young lady. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. If you'd like to purchase this journal while it lasts, it will be on our Etsy store. And that's www.we'rejusttwosisters with the number 2.etsy.com. We're just two sisters.etsy.com. And it'll be available on our shop until it's sold. So thank you again so much for taking the time to go through this walkthrough and come back often. Our Christmas things are getting posted slowly but surely, and I think you'll find some wonderful things there that you might enjoy. So have a wonderful day. Appreciate your time. See you soon.